Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Elder statesmen in Igbo land are all reacting to what they call massacre of Igbos in Oyibo. And they say that these may go an extra mile in straining the relationship that is subsisting between the South and the Southeast. They went ahead to say so many things which I want you to sit back and listen to this. But don't forget that Wike also had been trying to see how he can bring the indigenes in that's Igbo indigenes and Hausa community together in River State again. But yet we are yet to hear anything about the military quitting Obigbo, and that has disturbed Igbo leadership seriously. Before we continue with details of the news and for the analysis, if you've not subscribed, just hit that red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Let's just look at what is going on in the minds of Igbo leadership. And President General of Ohanes and Igbo Chief Nwodu and the group's former youth leader, Okechukwu Izuzoro, yesterday said the continued massacre of innocent Igbo resident in Oyibo, Rivers State, was a threat to Southeast South-South relationship as they blamed the federal government, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, and the indigenous people of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu for the violence that erupted in the area. Chief Nwodu, in his statement to the unabating killing of the Igbos in Rivers State, disclosed that the governors of Southeast have made arrangements to meet with Governor Wike on the matter. Would, however, blame the situation on the unguarded statement made by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, on the NSAS protests in Nigeria, particularly in Rivers State. On the degenerating situation in Oyibo, the President General said, and I quote, he said, Ohaneze Igbo worldwide is seriously disturbed about the degenerating situation in Oyibo, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The misdemeanor of some rampaging youth of both South-South and Southeast origin and the inciting mindless and provocative statement made from abroad by the leader of IPOB, which inflamed passion on all sides, have landed us in a regrettable situation. Pictures on the social media portray very inhuman and degrading treatment meted out on innocent Igbos in Oyibo. Ohaneze regrets that the friendly and cordial relationship which existed between Igbos and other kith and kin in Rivers State is threatened by these developments. So also is the threat to our solidarity with Pandev and the entire people of the South-South region of Nigeria. We are in consultation with the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, Governor Dave Umahi, who has kindly volunteered to arrange a meeting between us Igbo leaders and the governor of Rivers State to arrest further drift of these dangerous developments. Innocent Igbos in Rivers State who are caught in between these sad developments and whose lives and livelihood are threatened by it are assured that help is on the way and that Igbo leaders will never abandon them. In a statement yesterday, the former Ohanese youth leader Izo Zoro and the former Secretary General Oku Nabwike reminded Governor Wike that there was burning of police stations, counts, killing of military personnel and police officers, and destruction of public properties in other parts of the country, especially in major southeast cities like Aba, Nnewi, Abakaliki, Enugu, Onitsha, Owerri, but none of the governors of these states ordered military actions against their people. Wike, as Chief Security Officer of Rivers State, will surely account for the loss of life and brutality in Obigbo in the near future as international human rights groups and activists are gathering information and evidence of genocidal violence escalating in Obigbo, Rivers State. Ohanese youth vehemently opposed the 24 hours curfew placed on Obigbo with the heavy military actions and onslaught against the people which have continuously abused their fundamental human right in Obigbo. The people have been denied access to food, adequate Medicare, and water because the River State government unleashed state machinery against IPOP over what we perceive as relationship gone sour between Governor Nyesom Wike and IPOB leadership led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the youth leaders said. They further said they had studied keenly the development and build-up of Obigbo violence, especially the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu utterance and claims that he worked and installed Wike as governor of Rivers State, which showed that IPOB activity and protests in River had been peaceful in the last 3 years. According to them, they said, we have expected Governor Nyesom Wike to respond to these allegations and claims of Nnamdi Kanu installing him as Rivers State governor. He should be man enough to clear his name and explain why it took Rivers State government 3 years to proscribe the activities of IPOB in Rivers State, and hope it is not a case of relationship gone sour. Wike should emulate Asari Dakubo and explain if there was any relationship with Nnamdi Kanu in the past and stop shifting responsibility. The youth leader also flared Nnamdi Kanu for making inciting utterance which lead to escalation of violence in the area. According to them, they say Nnamdi Kanu NSAS video and audio clips are enough evidence indicting him of inciting violence in Obigbo, Rivers State, with unimaginable deaths and inhuman conditions that the people of the area now suffer. IPOB's placing of 100 million bounty on Governor Wike is a clear deviation from peaceful approach to self-determination and non-violent stand of Biafra agitation. Igbo youths hold both Wike and Kanu responsible for the violence escalating in Obigbo, the youth leader stated. They further call for immediate ceasefire talks between Governor Nyesom Wike and IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. According to them, they said there is established evidence that if both sides should stop this show of force, Ndibo and indeed all Nigerians living in Obigbo will breathe fresh air and normalcy will return immediately. We are confident that both sides will surely accept this plea of Igbo youths in the interest of peace. When two elephants fight, the grass suffer. When two friends fight, Obigbo people suffer. Let there be suspension of military action in Obigbo in the next 48 hours as we are engaging religious leaders, former presidents, and head of state to join the youth to pressurize both Governor Wike and Nnamdi Kanu for a peaceful resolution of the crisis. It should be recalled that Governor Wike had countered the allegation against him, saying he never ordered the military to kill Igbos in Obigbo, describing the allegation as Bangladesh and Baldara Dash and politically motivated. The governor had stated that the curfew imposed on Obigbo was to restore calm in the area after members of the IPOB killed 6 soldiers, 4 policemen, and destroyed all police stations and court buildings in the area. Wike, who gave the explanation on a live television program in Port Harcourt, argued that the narrative that Igbos were being killed by the military is intended to shift attention from the despicable activity of IPOB in Obigbo, which is a boundary area adjoining Abia State. He said, I know that this is not the first time IPOB had used Obigbo as launching ground. The security agencies are aware. IPOB added a new dimension this time. They killed 6 army officers and burned one. They killed 4 police officers. They destroyed all police stations and court buildings. What offense did we commit as a state? I impose curfew to restore calm. I proscribe IPOB activities anywhere in the state. Don't forget that the federal government had declared them a terrorist group. It is not the entire Igbo that believe in IPOB activity. So it's not true that I ordered the military to kill Igbos in Obigbo. When did I become a friend to the military? What about the Igbo living elsewhere in the state? Are they also being killed? I have no relationship with army or police. I do not command them. They change commissioner of police everywhere. How will I begin to direct army that I do not give instruction? But yesterday, the Rivers State Security Council sat and reviewed the curfew in Obigbo from today, November 4th. The curfew in Obigbo will be from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. The Security Council, however, agreed that efforts to recover over 50 rifles stolen from burnt police station and killed security personnel will be maintained. Wow, this is, I tell you, this is a good step in the right direction by leaders of Igbo leaders, because this thing is unbecoming. And I feel that there should be speedy response in terms of meeting up with the leaders of IPOP and correcting some of the things that we are seeing on in the news and also in the social media. I feel that there should be ceasefire so that these guys truly can breathe a new air. Yeah, we know that they have goofed a lot of things that happen and all of that. But I think peace is what we are soliciting for. Let there be peace so that everything can come back to normalcy. That's what we'd like to leave it. Go to our comment section based on what you have heard, both the youth, the Ohanese youth, and also the Ohanese Ndibo leader saying, do you think this will quell the crisis in Obigbo? Listen.